Welcome to our channel. Today we delve into the eerie and unsettling with 3 disturbing true fall horror stories. Make sure to stay till the end, as these tales are not for the faint of heart. Fall, a time for crisp air, vibrant colors, and the unsettling rise of the unknown. This season, we explore the dark side of autumn with 3 true horror stories that will leave you chilled to the bone. Gather close, turn down the lights, and prepare yourself, because these stories are guaranteed to keep you up at night. Deep in the heart of rural Pennsylvania, nestled among rolling hills painted with the warm hues of autumn, stood an old mill. Abandoned decades ago, it stood as a skeletal reminder of a bygone era, its wooden bones creaking in the wind. Locals would tell you the mill was more than just an empty building. It was a vessel, filled to the brim with sorrow and unsettling energy. It was a place where the veil between our world and the next seemed perilously thin, especially when the air turned crisp and the leaves began to fall. Our story begins with a young couple, drawn to the abandoned mill on a chilly October evening. They were amateur ghost hunters, eager to test the local legends and capture some compelling evidence for their online channel. Armed with cameras and flashlights, they stepped across the threshold into the mill, unaware of the darkness that awaited them. The air inside was heavy, thick with the scent of decay and a palpable sense of dread. As they ventured deeper into the mill, their footsteps echoed through the cavernous space, each footfall seemingly amplified in the silence. A sudden gust of wind slammed a door shut, the sound reverberating through the building like a scream. The couple exchanged nervous glances, their initial excitement giving way to a growing unease. They continued their exploration, documenting their findings with shaky hands. They captured strange anomalies on camera, orbs of light dancing in the darkness, disembodied voices whispering on the audio track. The temperature plummeted, sending shivers down their spines. Then, they heard it. The distinct sound of footsteps pacing on the wooden floor above them, heavy and deliberate. The sound of chains dragging across the floor, accompanied by guttural moans that sent chills down their spines. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream pierced the air, followed by an eerie silence. Days later, their footage surfaced online, sparking a firestorm of debate and speculation. The grainy images, the chilling audio recordings, and the couple's genuine terror were impossible to deny. To this day, the old mill stands silent, a haunting reminder of the darkness that resides within its decaying walls. Some say the couple's fear attracted something sinister, something that followed them home from that fateful night. Others believe the mill itself is a conduit, a gateway to a realm where tormented souls wander, unable to find peace. Whatever the truth may be, one thing remains certain. The old mill stands as a chilling testament to the fact that some places are best left undisturbed, especially when the leaves begin to fall and the veil between our world and the next wears thin. The dense forests of the Pacific Northwest have always held an allure, a sense of mystery that draws people in. It's a place of towering trees that blot out the sun, their branches interlaced like skeletal fingers reaching towards the heavens. But beneath the beauty lies an undeniable darkness, a sense of isolation that can be both exhilarating and terrifying. It was in these very woods, on a crisp fall afternoon, that a young hiker named Emily vanished without a trace. Emily was an experienced hiker, someone who felt most at peace amongst the towering trees and winding trails. On that fateful day, she set out on a familiar path, her backpack filled with supplies, her camera ready to capture the vibrant hues of autumn. She waved goodbye to the park ranger, her smile bright, her eyes filled with anticipation. It was the last time anyone would ever see her. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows through the trees, Emily failed to return to the trailhead. Concern turned to alarm as darkness enveloped the forest, and a search party was swiftly assembled. They scoured the trails, their flashlights cutting through the darkness, their voices echoing through the silent woods. But Emily was gone. Days turned into weeks, and the search for Emily continued, but to no avail. The forest, once a place of solace for Emily, had become a silent, indifferent enigma, holding its secrets close. Theories abounded. Whispers of wild animals, dangerous individuals lurking in the shadows, and even whispers of something more sinister, something that called the woods its home. Some searchers reported strange occurrences, unexplained noises that echoed through the trees, fleeting glimpses of movement just beyond the reach of their flashlights. Others claimed to have felt an unsettling presence, a coldness that seeped into their bones despite the warmth of their jackets. The case went cold, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a community forever haunted by Emily's disappearance. Her family, friends, and the seasoned search and rescue teams were left with a chilling truth. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved. Emily's story serves as a chilling reminder that even in the most familiar of places, danger can lurk just beyond the beaten path. The woods, with their captivating beauty and unpredictable nature, hold secrets that we may never fully comprehend. And sometimes, the most terrifying fate is to vanish without a trace, leaving behind only whispers and unanswered questions that echo through the trees. Chapter 3. The Phantom of the Fall Festival. In the quaint, close-knit town of Willow Creek, where the aroma of apple cider and pumpkin spice filled the air every autumn, the annual Fall Festival was more than just an event. It was a tradition, a celebration of community and the bountiful harvest season. But beneath the cheerful facade, a darkness lingered, a chilling legend passed down through generations. The legend of the Phantom of the Fall Festival. Legend had it that a century ago, a traveling magician met an untimely end during the festival, his final illusion going tragically wrong. Now, it was said that his vengeful spirit returned every year during the festival, seeking to settle an old score. As the years passed, locals and visitors alike reported strange and unsettling occurrences during the festival. Equipment malfunctioning in dangerous ways, eerie whispers carried on the wind, and fleeting glimpses of a shadowy figure lurking at the edge of the festivities. One year, during the excitement of the pie-eating contest, a carousel inexplicably spun out of control, its cheerful music replaced by a cacophony of grinding metal and screams. Witnesses swore they saw a shadowy figure perched atop the whirling carousel, its laughter echoing through the air as the ride finally screeched to a halt. Then there was the incident at the haunted house, a popular attraction during the festival. Visitors reported seeing a figure other than the costumed actors, a chilling presence that seemed all too real, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. Some claimed to have felt an icy touch, a feeling of dread that clung to them long after they had left the haunted house. As the years went by, whispers of the phantom became as much a part of the fall festival as the hay rides and pumpkin carving contests. Some dismissed it as mere superstition, a spooky tale meant to add to the festive atmosphere. But others, those who had experienced the strange occurrences firsthand, knew that beneath the surface of merriment and celebration, something sinister stirred in Willow Creek. The Phantom of the Fall Festival served as a chilling reminder that even in the most joyous of celebrations, darkness could lurk, a ghostly presence forever tied to the town's history. And as the leaves fell and the scent of autumn filled the air, the legend lived on, a chilling tale whispered around bonfires, ensuring that the true spirit of Halloween would forever haunt the town of Willow Creek. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling content. Stay safe and beware of what lurks in the shadows this fall. As the veil between our world and the next grows thin, remember that these stories serve as chilling reminders that darkness can lurk in the most unexpected of places. Sweet dreams, if you dare.